my God, my brother just died. How do I make it about me? How do I milk content out of this? How do I farm content out of my brother's death? That's literally Valkyrae's internal monologue when she got on stream and started talking about her dead brother, chat. How does a person die and pass away, and then you hop on stream the very next day? You know, all you wealthy streamer girls, I know you guys have mental health issues. I know you guys all have, you know, a therapist. Maybe this was better suited for your therapist, not your 5,000 gooners. But chat, please, please, please. Let's watch the actual video.
My brother passed away yesterday. And I had like my meetings, and my mom called me and she was like, yeah, Mark died. And I was like, oh shit. And so
you have to really look at the absurdity of the situation. Like, in all actuality, your parent hits you up. Someone important to them just died. And you're like, ah, shit. Damn. It's just wild that you would react that like nonchalantly when, like, even if they didn't have the relationship, a great relationship, your mother and her son, the death of her son is like, your mom is feeling that pain, bro. And you're just kind of like, damn, sucks to suck, right? Fuck, oh, man. Like, at least care about your mom. You don't care about your brother. I feel you. I understand that. But at least care about your mom.
Yeah, he had a really bad alcohol problem.
This is one of those weird things, right? Like, that exists post social media, post YouTube era. You can die and like a family member of yours is either an influencer or a aspiring influencer, and they could just like throw dirt on your name and just kind of like shade you in posthumously after death, being like, yo, you want to know something about Mark? Mark's a alcoholic, a raging one at that.
And then my mom was like crying on the phone yesterday to me, and then she was like, you should forgive him. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like,
that whole last clip that I just showed you guys made me uncomfortable for a myriad of reasons. There's a plethora of reasons, but I'm gonna tell you the one that made me the utmost uncomfortable. This is a 35-year-old woman. Why is she speaking with childlike infliction? Like, really run that back.
Give him. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like,
she just spoke with the inflictions of a Disney Channel original movie younger sister.
Like, I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died.
Again, childlike inflictions. This is very weird.
We never had a relationship. I feel like he never allowed us to have a relationship. After my dad passed away, he never tried talking to my sister and I again. I'm
not here to do a detective deep dive, but something about her story doesn't fully compute, doesn't fully add up. So because their dad died, he never spoke to her again. Tell me how the fuck that makes any sense. That sounds like a whole lot of what? Capola, cavatappi, capitappi, capybara, capybara. You know what I'm saying? If we look at it with a little bit of context clues, we might say maybe like she was also in the wrong. She's equally as responsible, equally bad in her interpersonal relationship with her sibling.
Why? Like, okay, yeah, great, you passed away, fine. Like,
dude, that's so heartless. Like, it's so like, I'm not gonna say like it's evil, but it's like, yeah, you passed away, great, fine, cool. Okay, all right. Or bust out the ultimate Tobey Maguire. Bust out the ultimate Spider-Man. Come on. Like, let's go. Let's take a trip back to the year 2002, and let's all embrace our inner Tobey Maguire. Let's all embrace our inner human spider. Yeah, he passed away. Okay.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Like, I don't know. I feel bad for his kids because his kids are actually nice to us.
That sounds like a narcissist in motion. Oh, brother, you're not nice to us? And like, you have critiques and commentary on me? Oh, I hate you. Oh, brother's children. You think your aunt's like a great person and you think it's cool that I'm internet famous and you're actually nice to us? Oh, I love you guys. Valkyrae, let me debunk something. You do not feel bad for his kids. Don't lie. Don't lie. You do not feel bad for his kids. You know why? Because actions speak louder than words. Imagine you're saying, I don't feel bad for Mark. Fuck Mark. And then you're like, but like, shout out his kids though. I feel bad for them. Yo, if somebody talked like that about my dad, was like, yo, Barry's dad. Barry's dad. But I do feel bad for Barry though. Because it's like, shout out Barry. Yo, I'll be like, yo, this person. Either it's one of two things. Like, you're evil and sociopathic, or you are really dumb. That was the clip that initially went viral, right? That was the clip that initially did numbers on Twitter, was spreading on Twitter. And everybody was like seeing her perspective, trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, which like inherently, there's nothing wrong with the way Valkyrae feels. Like just genuinely. If there are family members you don't with, and even in their death, you're like, yo, them, I don't care. You're 100% allowed to feel that way. The problem is Valkyrae's tone deafness. She comes across as like emotionless, expressionless, heartless, talking about it as if it's a burden. And that's a problem with duality. One, it's like, damn, you don't have a gun to your head. Nobody's making you talk about it on stream. You could have just omitted this from your entire stream. You did not have to talk about it. That's the first problem. And then the second problem is that's just wildly and diabolically insensitive. Like somebody lost their life. And even if you don't with them, you're addressing it as if though their death is a burden to your existence. That's just diabolically insensitive. I'm like, oh, got to deal with Mark and his bullshit because he's died. And my mom told me to forgive him because he's dead. And it's like, well, yeah, this is dead. And it's like, I have no option but to forgive him. Like, I hate that I'm even talking about this. Mark's so annoying. And like, my mom's like hysterical. Like why'd you have to die, Mark? It's kind of annoying, bro. Like, you're kind of like cramping my style, bro. You should have not died. Like, that's literally how Valkyrae's coming across. And that's the problem here. It's not how she feels. How she feels is 100% valid. But that was the first clip, right? And then this was her follow-up. And I want you to know the follow-up is just as terrible as the initial video. Like, I don't know if she thought she was redeeming herself. I don't know if she thought she was entering her redemption arc. But somehow I feel like she made it kind of worse. In my opinion.
Oh, God. I talked to my niece today. We talked about my brother.
Okay, up until there, okay. Like, where's this going? You know, this might be going in a positive direction.
And we are going to hopefully get closer. Hopefully I get to see her when we are in Washington.
Okay. This seems like a positive outcome. Okay, this is a decent setup.
Yeah, she also opened up about her grievances with him. And I got to talk to Will last night.
Oh, brother. So I thought this was gonna have a positive twist, a positive turn. No, I called his daughter and like we got on the phone and we started yapping about how like Mark is. So pretty much you got on the phone just to shit about your brother again. I want to say, yo, Mark is probably out here turning in his grave, but his body's still warm, bro. He's not even there yet. Yo, Valkyrae, I was giving you benefit of doubt being dumb. You just might be sociopathic. You might just be like an evil person. I don't know.
When you lose someone that you're related to that you don't have a healthy relationship with, there are a lot of people like that, like me. And I think it's reassuring that there are a lot of people that are being empathetic towards my emotions. I'm really sad today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really sad.
You're really, really sad, huh? You're sad. You're so sad. You're really, really sad, huh? All it took for you to develop those feelings of sadness was internet pushback, internet criticism, so much so that you deleted Twitter, and internet backlash. Some honey and spice and everything nice mixed in a bucket, and you were able to like find those feelings of sadness for your dead brother. Yeah. Those feelings are super real, and they're definitely not fabricated and manufactured. Absolutely not. But yeah, that's the whole Valkyrae situation. It's kind of wild, kind of crazy. Essentially, she shit on her brother posthumously. That's about it. That's all that's happened. That's all I really have to say. And if you watched this video, you made me happy. Thank you for stopping by.